Assalamu alaikum. This is Mrs. Khan from M.M.Model school, and today I am going to explain you all the chapter sound for class 7A and 7B students. So what is sound? It is a type of energy that enables us to hear. It is a type of energy that enables us to hear. It is produced by vibration. When there is a vibration, we can hear a sound. For example, if we stretch a rubber band and if we then let it loose, and what happens? There will be a vibration and the sound will be produced. For example, if you take the string of a guitar and you press it, or you pluck it, then what will happen? You will hear a sound. It may be pleasant, it may be unpleasant to hear. Sound may be pleasant or it may be unpleasant. Now let us look at some important terms regarding sound. Number one, frequency. What is frequency? Number of vibration completed by a vibrating body in 1 second. So what is frequency? Number of vibration that is completed by a vibrating body in just 1 second. SI unit of frequency is Hertz, and the short form is Hz. Next we go on to time period. Time period, what is time period? The time taken by a vibrating body to complete one vibration. The time taken by a vibrating body to complete just one vibration is called the time period. It is measured in seconds, and we write the letter T. Amplitude. The extent to which vibrating body moves from its rest position. It is called the amplitude. From the rest position, the extreme position it can move, the vibrating body is called the amplitude. What are the characteristics of sound? Loudness. Number one, it helps to distinguish between loud and soft sound. Larger the area, larger will be the sound. Larger the amplitude, louder will be the sound. For example, if we take a tabla or we take a drum, the area is larger, and if you beat it, the sound will be more louder. But if you take a string of a guitar, the sound will not be very high, or a sitar, the sound will not be very high. Pitch. It can be shrill or flat. For example, if you have if a female voice and a male voice both are shouting, a lady and a gents, what will happen? You will understand that this is the female voice because it will be more shrill. Pitch can be shrill or flat. Higher the frequency, higher the pitch, and shriller the sound. It helps to identify male and female voice. Quality helps to distinguish two sounds of same pitch and loudness. Example, difference between guitar and veena. Both are string instruments, but one can identify how a guitar, the sound of a guitar from the sound of a veena. The sound is totally different. So, let us go on to the chapter from the book, page 28. The term sound is not new for us. From morning till evening, we hear a variety of sounds. Some are pleasant, some are unpleasant sounds. These sounds are produced by vibration. A vibrating object produces sound. For example, when a drum is struck, the drum skin vibrates. The drum skin means this is the drum. The skin that is over the drum is vibrates. For example, you can see over here, this is the drum skin, and the sound is produced. Here you can see that you take a tuning fork and strike it against the rubber pad. You are having a rubber pad. This is the rubber pad, and you are striking it. What will happen? Very faint sound will be given out, but there will be a sound. Okay, because there is a vibration of the fork. Next, similarly, when we speak or sing, our vocal cords vibrate, and the neck and the throat, we have the vocal cord, they vibrate and produces sound. Many of the sound that we hear are carried to our ears by the vibrating of air molecules. There are air molecules which help us to vibrate, and then we can hear. Characteristic of sound, just now I told you, we have frequency. What is frequency? Number of vibration made by a vibrating body in 1 second is called frequency. SI unit is Hertz, and time taken is 1 to complete one vibration. It is called the time period. Next, Next we go on to amplitude. What is amplitude? The extent to which the vibrating object moves is called, from its rest position, is called the amplitude. We hear a variety of sound every second. We can easily differentiate them. We can easily differentiate a male voice from a female voice, yes, from a sitar, from a flute, because sitar is a string instrument, flute is a air instrument. And thus we will go on to the characteristic of sound. Number one, loudness. What is loudness? It helps us to distinguish loud and soft sound. For example, stretch a rubber band across the pencil box. Place 2 pencils below it. Pluck the band softly to make it vibrate. We'll pluck it softly to make it vibrate. And a sound is produced. Again, pluck the band hard to make it vibrate. First of all, we take it softly. A sound is produced. Then we pull the rubber band very hard, very high. This time, the sound will be louder. Loudness depends upon the area of the vibration. Okay, this is the drum. This will give more of the sound than the smaller area. Okay, drum having smaller area. Larger the area, louder is the sound, and larger the amplitude, the louder is the sound. That means the vibrating body, how much it can vibrate, the sound is produced according to the vibration. Pitch. What is pitch? It can be high pitch, it can be flat, that is low pitch. The pitch of the sound describes the frequency of the vibration. Vibration कितना है, कितना दूर तक जा रहा है, कितना frequency है उसका, वो बता रहा है pitch. The higher the frequency, higher is the pitch, and the more is the shriller is the sound. Lower the frequency, lower is the pitch, and flat is the sound. Next we have timbre, or quality of the sound. It helps us to distinguish between two sounds of the same pitch and loudness. And the same song, if it is played on the guitar and veena, you can take it, play it on the guitar or play it on the veena. You will finally identify the difference. You can understand the difference. Next we have musical instruments. Number one, string instrument. What are string instrument? जिसमें हम लोग ऐसे खींच के लगाते हैं. For example, you can see over here. There are strings. The instruments like sitar, veena, violin, etc. They are sound produced by vibrating strings. They are called string instrument. And it depends upon the strings. Depend upon the sound depends upon the length, thickness, and tautness of the string. So the sound depends upon the length, thickness, and tautness of the string. Thick strings produce low pitch. Small length of the string produce high pitch. As the string tighten, they produce high pitch. तो इसको ना टाइट करने पड़ता है, ऐसे घुमा घुमा के. ये सब जो देख रहे हैं ये सबसे टाइट होता है. ओके, और उस तरीक़ा से पिच उसका बढ़ाया जाता है, उसका हाई टोन लिया जाता है, हाई पिच किया जाता है. और जो थिक स्ट्रिंग होता है, जिसका स्ट्रिंग मोटा मोटा होता है, उसका पिच लो होता है. तो इसका मतलब है हम लोग जब लेडीज़ चिल्लाता है तो पता चलता है कि इन लोग का पिच बहुत हाई है. विंड instruments like hexaphone, clarinet, shehnai, flute, etc. are called wind instrument, as they are produced by vibrating air columns. क्या vibrate करता है? Air column vibrate करता है. And the air column is adjusted by the musician by putting fingers into the holes. देखा होगा फ्लूट बजाते हुए या वायलिन बजाते हुए, they put fingers on the holes. उसी तरह से उसका म्यूजिक निकलता है. नेक्स्ट वी हैव ड्रम, तबला, मृदंगम, बोंगो, ये सब परक्यूशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट. इसका मतलब है दे हैव अ मेम्ब्रेन स्ट्रेच्ड ओवर द सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी. ये सिलेंड्रिकल बॉडी है, उसका पास में क्या है, एक मेम्ब्रेन है. ये मेम्ब्रेन से आवाज़ निकलता है. इसमें जब इसको जब ठोका जाता है, जब उस कांटेक्ट में आता है तो प्रोड्यूस अ साउंड. यू हैव टू पुट समथिंग टू बीट इट. या तो स्टिक, ड्रम में स्टिक, ये सब में हाथ से होता है. नेक्स्ट वी हैव रीड instruments like harmonium, piano, and they have metal reed, so they are called reed instrument. These instruments have different keys to provide different type of sound with different frequency. We'll stop there for today. We'll continue in the next video. Thank you.